Hey everybody, Tim Burchet. I woke up this morning thinking about some stuff, and this stuff kind of makes me angry. You know, I hear people saying, "No, they're." Well, we got to get that straight. They're pimps, and when they say young kids for across state lines for with adults, no, they're not. They're selling these kids to get. I think we try to sanitize stuff, you know, in Hollywood, you know, shows the pimp and dressed in the fine clothes and the nice car and, you know, talking tough and all that. And that's all these people are. They're awful, awful, demonic people. And they deserve to burn in hell. And people say, oh, Burchet, you don't want to hang those people. The hell I don't. Bring them out to the farm. We'll take care of them, and I am not kidding you. We've got to start taking this stuff serious in this country, folks. And you know the way the left and I guess we all are guilty of it. We try to sanitize it so it doesn't affect our psyche or our conscience. But the stuff's going on right now. It's going on in your community. It's going on in my community. We need to pay attention, and we need to start enforcing our dadgum laws and quit electing these gutless wimps and putting these judges in that let these people walk, and quit with all the being able to get out of these things and they get probation and all this other stuff. All they're going to do is offend again, and the people that are buying these kids are just as guilty or worse than the others. End them all. That's what we've got to do. There's nothing redeemable about these people. Anyway, folks, pray for our country. Pray for all those little kids out there that are lost in this horrible system. We lost over 300,000 during the Biden administration. Thank God for President Trump and Homan. They found, I think, 145,000 of them so far. And that's not in the press. Should be. Shame on the media. Anyway, pray for our country. Thank y'all for sending me here.
Major trigger warning. If you're not going through the files, I am. And here are some of the most disturbing things I have seen. They little girls, they got them pregnant, they took their babies, they starved the babies, made them very thirsty, and then they put their in their mouths because they knew the babies would suck harder. They joke about cream cheese. They are referring to breast milk in the intestines tasting good because they ate them. Well, actually, they were probably eating their own as well. All of our children are accessible to all of these predators because their school photos were handed over to, yeah, MAGA, your kids were handed over too. They wrote emails back and forth like, got a good 10-year-old, got a good 8-year-old, virgin, just your style, you want it? But the satisfying part here, the most disturbing part, is that Pam Bondi, Donald Trump, Kash Patel, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Dan Bongino, Steve Miller, Bannon, all these people and the 1,000 FBI agents that redacted the files, they know who all these perpetrators are. They know that children were buried, put in the water, put in fields. They know where they are. They know who the perpetrators are, and they redacted their names. And they are sitting around eating their dinner right now, knowing the names of the people who did this. And no one in America is pressing charges or doing anything, but dozens of other countries are. Who was cooking?
Like, this one was crazy to hear. And these are stuff that we hear over and over and over. Sometimes we hear it from persons that are just normal civilians. Sometimes we hear it from persons that are in those fields. Sometimes we hear these stuff from bodyguards. Sometimes we hear these stuff from persons that lived the life and started to talk about it. So that is why I believe that there can't be so many persons lying. And if you think about it, humans are unique, but a lot of humans have different sorts of uniqueness. And some of that uniqueness, a lot of them take it to a crazy level, right? Sometimes we call it fetish. Sometimes we call it beliefs. So humans, I don't put it past that humans are doing these stuff. And that is why I simply believe that these stuff are going on. I can't tell you who and who is doing it for sure, but I believe that these stuff are definitely going on because once again, we are humans. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your perspective. Remember to drop a like and subscribe. Show some love. Drop a like and subscribe. Show some love. I want you guys to check out these clips because it doesn't stop there. Check out these clips and let me know your thoughts and perspective.
It's like I would film things like that. I would encourage like everybody, all different types of sexual. But there is that thing where it's like a lot of people misunderstand me with S&M and they think it's super. And I have to like explain to people how, like, where it's more like you're tied down because you need to like be able to like have somebody hold you down and keep you still, or like fight something out, or be able to heal once you're beaten, like or something. It's like it comes from a real place of like, you know, as opposed to being accessories or something. It's like with tattoos and things. Like I've never always had one. There's like that time where it's like, oh, I have tattoos, and after a while, you're like, you can explain them and they can mean something. It's just comes from that real place. Yeah, I don't know. I always saw that film shit right over that name. There's certain people who are like darker, like that kind of, you know, but it's a great thing to be able to like see everybody's sex, like just sexuality. But it's so weird when you just. I had like the most amazing compromising pictures of people.
Every document would prove I was innocent. So let me tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. But I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being suppressed in order to protect them.
Could it be
Of
that
course.
Jeffrey Epstein just had a completely different life that he just did not tell you about? And it may also have included being a spy. I mean, clearly.
Telling me that he worked for the Mossad would have given him a get out of jail free card. I could have gotten him no jail time. If he had told me he worked for the Mossad, for the CIA, it would have been a slam dunk for me to go to whoever I had to go to, even up to the President of the United States, and I would have gotten him a deal with no time at all.
Hang on a second. You mean if he'd said he was working with the Mossad or CIA, then
Right.
he would get off being a...
That's right.
No, this one is definitely not surprising because this is, or that was Alan Dershowitz. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. If I did not, my apologies, but he is Jeffrey Epstein's longtime friend. And he admits on camera that if you worked for the CIA or foreign intelligence agencies, you can traffic children and commit sex crimes and get no jail time. He literally said that. So if you guys missed it, he literally said he'd get off where he's talking about Jeffrey being a pedo. Like, I want you guys to really listen to what I just said, or go back in the video and listen to what Alan said. And he's not lying. He's telling you the truth. He's admitting these stuff on camera. But what I realize is that some of these clips, they get suppressed over the internet. That is what I get to realize. And also, he said that he know for a fact Epstein documents are being suppressed to protect individuals. He said he knows the names and he know who is suppressing them, but a judge order silences him. Hand to God. Now, what does that mean? Well, it basically means that there's a client list, and that client list, high top judges are sealing it, and the reason is the names are powerful enough to bend the U.S. justice system into a vault. If the courts won't break confidentiality for the public interest, Congress must subpoena the files, put them in the record and let the sunlight do its job. Like, this is crazy. And remember, I've been telling you guys this from ever since, but this is just, you can say, someone more reputable saying the same goddamn thing. And that is the fact that there are high individuals that are connected and dirty that are being protected. That's why Pam Bondi, she was talking so much trash in the court and trying her best to cover her tracks, because the names that were being redacted shouldn't have been redacted, but the world knows it's because they are powerful enough to make that happen. But time is the master. I've been telling you guys this. Time is the master, and with time, all of them are going to get exposed. I'm telling you. All of them are gonna get exposed. But I want you guys to let me know your thoughts, let me know your perspective on this one. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section, because it's crazy. Our justice system is failing us. But let me know your thoughts and perspective. Remember to drop a like and subscribe. Remember to have an amazing day, have an amazing time. It is the boy Premium Celeb, and as usual, I'm out. But remember to have an amazing day, my people. Remember to have an amazing time. If you guys are not having an amazing time as yet, well, make your day amazing right now. Right now, my beautiful people, thank you guys for the continuous support. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you once more for watching. It is the boy Premium Celeb. Remember, have an amazing time, and no diddy, no diddy.